Welcome back, listeners. You are back with Supergirls and the Hero Whispers. Here with Chief Supergirl, Jeannie Marie, and we have a banging show tonight. Wait till you hear who the guest is. But before that, I just want to kind of give a heads up and a 411 if you're new to the show. The Hero Whispers is a podcast for Supergirls, which is a platform created to inspire and empower young college women to launch from college to life. And the Hero Whispers is all about them. They're heroes and how we help them become heroes, help them launch, give them the tools they need for the real world, like career clarity, networking skills, money management, and personal branding, and whatever it is else that they need, like mentorship perhaps. So the Hero Whispers gives us an opportunity to speak to them live and other women that may inspire them on their journey. And it gives me great pleasure tonight to introduce Jazzy J. I call her Jazzy J. Her real name is Jasmine Yee. Welcome to the show, Jazzy.
Hi everyone. My name is Jasmine. Good to meet all of you. Jeannie loves to call me Jazzy J, which I'll take as well.
Reason being, we met at a workshop that we were doing, and for the women, some women of her business major group at Gordon College, and she was just shining like a bright star. Jazzy. She was super bold, so that's where we got that, and it's stuck. I love to give people nicknames. But let me give you a little background on her. She's quite the accomplished woman already at her young age of 21. Her English name is Jasmine Yee. Her Chinese name is Yinan, which means the land of milk and honey. How cool is that? Born in China,
Thanks.
She says, I only spent half of my life in my homeland. I followed my parents to Singapore in elementary school and came to the United States for high school in Chicago and college in Boston. During college, I got to study abroad at the University of Edinburgh in Scotland. In between breaks, I traveled all over the world to Korea, Vietnam, UK, etc. I consider myself a fusion of Eastern and Western culture. It took me a long while to finally find the balance between my Eastern and Western identities. I love to compare the Eastern culture to tea and Western culture to milk. Now that I can fully embrace myself as a cup of milk tea, that is able to clearly distinguish the tea and the milk part of myself, and it happens to be my favorite drink. Because of various studying abroad experience, I was invited by the International Student Network, founded by my high school, WayNet, to share about my experience back in my hometown, Yimen, China, to attract more prospective students and parents. The more I did it, the better I got at public speaking and convincing people to study abroad. 4 years into that process, at the end of my freshman year, my city, Yimen, has become the biggest international student population that is attending the WayNet high schools. Later on, I was invited by WayNet's English summer camp and another similar camp the following year to be the communications coordinator. Currently, I am a senior double majoring in business and economics, minoring in mathematics at Gordon College. Due to my multicultural experiences, I started to realize the impact of businesses in people's lives. So I started a venture model with my partner, Caleb, and ended up winning the entrepreneurial competition in Gordon College with our venture, Shudong, which is an online peer support app designed for incoming international college students. Through this experience, I got to meet many business professionals and became fascinated about corporate business, venture capital, and finance. I am still looking for a job, but I am excited to work for an international firm where I can bring value to that firm that seeks not only profit maximization, but also to enrich social welfare and cultural diversity. Wow, that is all I have to say, Jazzy J. Wow. Okay?
Thank
so
you.
Already this chick is influencing people in America. She's not even an American native, and she's influencing populations with her connections in China, amazing. I love your big goals and dreams. And it's just fantastic to hear how you're influencing people already, which is like, you know, the essence of being successful is knowing how to influence people. So I'm so proud of you. I am excited to share your story with all of our listeners. And I want to start by talking. You're welcome. I want to start by
Thank
talking
you for
about.
inviting me.
Oh my gosh, how could I not with all this crazy stuff? I want to talk about your huge win with Shudong, because it's obviously quite a need. We have so many. The growth of international college student population is, exploding here in the U.S. Obviously. So this is definitely a need. So, like, how did you get inspired for this? Can you tell us the story?
Yeah, so to start with, I came back from studying abroad in Scotland in the University of Edinburgh, and I met with a lot of very accomplished, high, you know, work ethic students, and became friends with them. And I was so inspired by what they're doing with their life. And I was like, oh, I don't want to be average anymore. I wanted to do something special and at least significant to myself. So I came back to Gordon and I heard about the Social Venture Challenge, which is the entrepreneurship challenge opportunity. And I was like, is it worth the time? Because it's a huge time commitment to do market research, interviews, and building a business model that's reasonable and workable with the $5,000 prize, which I would never have thought I would get. So at the very last day, I decided, well, Jasmine, you needed to do something and not just be jealous about other people. So I decided to apply. And the first question that came to my head is like, what am I gonna do with, like, what am I creating that will be impactful for the society the part of the society that I care about. And as an international student from China, I've seen like 100, 200 international students coming into the U.S. and a lot of them actually had to leave the U.S. because of multiple reasons, and some of them, had to leave because of their family financial problems. Some of them left because they're not satisfied with their experience in the U.S., and some of them just left because they couldn't accomplish their academic expectation and was sent to China because by their parents. So I wanted to make an impact and at least to help even one international student to be able to conquer that difficulty and be able to finish their plan and their great life goal in America and at least finish their college life. So I started to think about what are the difficulties that I've been through and what the difficulties that I've witnessed. And me and my partner Caleb, who was very, very passionate about China, we started the venture called Shudong. Shudong means a tree hole, and it came from a Greek myth where it's a place to tell the secrets about your deepest fear and
that's so
something
cool.
that you cannot, that cannot be spoken. So people, you would go to the tree hole and they will talk about what their struggle is. But I wanted to make that tree hole a somewhere that they can actually seek help from instead of just telling their secret to. So we created this prototype business model, and that helps international students connect with someone who is also a international student from their same hometown who is also studying in the U.S. So, for example, someone from UCLA, a freshman, will be connected to another freshman of their choice who is a sophomore. And because they're from the same country, they can speak their language and they can be comfortable with helping each other and talking to each other. The helper, the sophomore person who will be going through my mentorship program training, can answer questions from this freshman and help them conquer the difficulties that they face when they first come to the U.S. and be able to thrive later in life, and they can also build a relationship between themselves. So yeah, that is pretty much the how I wanted Shudong to become. And throughout the competition, a lot of mentors who are venture builders and business professionals gave us a lot of their ideas, their critiques, and yeah, we ended up winning the game. And what's most exciting about this idea is that we are actually going to start the app very soon in June, because we're writing. We have some of our friends writing codes, and we're currently building prototypes between Gordon College and another school that's kind of confidential right now. So that's going to be what's going to happen. I'm really, really excited. Um, so yeah, that's that. I'm really, really grateful for people who had helped us along the way and encouraged me. Even like my roommate who listened to my pitch literally every day, and she even complained about how I was practicing my pitch when I was sleeping. And
You
yeah, I'm
got
just like
really
really,
into
really
it.
grateful.
You got so into it. You're dreaming about it. That's amazing.
Yeah, I've practiced like more than 100 times about my pitch, and at the end, I think we win because we're so good at telling our stories that we practice for hundreds of times. So yeah, I'm just really grateful for everyone who has encouraged me, helped me, and even critiqued me throughout the process.
So this app is really happening and it's being built right now and it's going to launch. This is so exciting.
Mhm. Yeah.
Wow,
Thanks. So
congrats.
whoever is interested in getting to know this product can feel free to contact me.
I mean, I know we talked and I know you're looking for other jobs in finance because that's what you're studying, but this
Mhm.
could perhaps be its own career as well, right?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. So because I am a student and I don't have much resources or connections in the US comparing to the other entrepreneurs that I know. So I wanted to kind of build my career on something somewhere that I can quickly gather all the resources and networks that can help me eventually um, you know, um, launch this career and make it successful and at least helpful to some students who are using it. So yeah, that's why I wanted to, you know, start my career at finance.
That is so it's just so inspiring. I mean, I know we talked about that you were looking for something in finance. How is that going for you? Are you investigating different types of finance, or what are you kind of focusing on right now?
Yeah, so the reason why I wanted to do finance is not only to gather like resources for my own venture, but also I wanted to pursue the ESG investing, which means like socially responsible investing. Because after the social venture challenge, which is the entrepreneurship challenge, I realized that having a successful business that can benefit the society in different ways, they have to be financially free, and people have to be financially independent in order to pursue their dreams. So I wanted to make that happen, and I realized how important that is in every single business model and people's lives. So yeah, therefore I wanted to be a part of this change by investing in socially responsible companies, and also helping even individuals to achieve their financial goals. So currently, I'm interested in both like investment banking and financial advising, and I'm still looking into that and talking to some professionals. And thank you, Jeannie, for